you talking to us, you talking to the wrong people. You talking to the wrong people.
The NFL has continued to be a strict industry, banning 7 key accessories this NFL season, hitting players with massive fines you couldn't even comprehend. So in this video, we will be gathering all those accessories that have been banned and putting them together. Stick around. The league has begun to create change, as one of the most headline players coming into the NFL year was Antonio Brown, who became a trending headline after he didn't agree with the new helmet change policy. Yet, he went on to appeal the decision, but eventually, his appeal was rejected. His agent Drew Rosenhaus stated that Brown had actually worn an outdated helmet for his whole life, including that of Pee Wee football, high school football, and also College of Central Michigan. Plus, his first 9 years in the league, and believes Antonio just believes that the earlier version was better for his vision, which made him feel comfortable and safe wearing it, and the new version has affected his skills. But even Tom Brady raised awareness to the issue, as well as saying, "You've got something a certain way for a long period of time, so I like as much vision as possible. With the peripheral vision, it's a good thing. They're trying to find helmets players will wear that will absorb force better. I think it's a positive." A league spokesman, Brian McCarthy, tweeted the NFL's position on the matter, writing, "The player can't practice or play games with equipment that's not approved. If he doesn't play or practice, he's in breach of his contract and doesn't get paid." Jeff Miller, who's the NFL Executive's Vice President for Health and Safety Initiatives, said that each team's equipment manager has been instructed to direct teams to follow proper procedures, as if a team is found to have known about a player wearing a banned helmet, it will be up to the league to punish them in accordance to the rules. Another controversy in the NFL is when Von Miller posted a picture on his Twitter of his brand new Yeezy 750 cleats with the caption that said, "Can't wait to test them out tonight." Yet, unknown to Miller was the punishments that this may have. Someone had to alert to him how if he were to wear these, he would be subjected to fines. He then decided to only wear them at warm-ups. Yet DeAndre Hopkins decided he was going to wear the Easy cleats in the game anyways, as the game he worn them into, his team ended up winning. Yet, he was wearing Easy 350 cleats and therefore fined $6,000 for violating the rule that cleats must have a solid base color. After the game, Hopkins discussed the issue outside in a press conference, and jokingly told them that he would keep wearing the cleats if Kanye wants to pay the fine. However, once it was exposed that the NFL was going to fine players for wearing these branded shoes in-game, an NFL reporter, Nick DiPaolo, spoke and said, "I'm hearing from multiple people that Adidas is putting a plan in place which may cover NFL fines, which could see future games of Yeezys on almost every foot." Similarly to the NBA recently putting bans on certain headbands, the NFL has decided to follow by fining players who are also wearing headbands. As in 2019, after the Saints' Week 3 win over the Seahawks Saints, Demario Davis decided to have a headband under his helmet during the game that said, "A Man of God." And well, the NFL weren't too happy with this and ended up fining him $7,017. But Demario recently spoke on his Instagram and said that he had won his appeal, and instead of paying the NFL for the fine, he decided to graciously donate the money to a hospital. Davis began to market similar headbands, raising even more money for the hospital, which he ended up posting a picture on his Instagram of kids wearing replica headbands. The NFL has decided to buckle down on certain brands being involved with players off the field as well during games. Previously, the league had a deal with Bose headphones that allowed the company to put its logo on headsets worn by coaches. Yet, the deal also permits the NFL to keep players and coaches or anybody else affiliated with the league from wearing any other brands of headphones. Therefore, Beats headphones were quickly banned from being worn by players, especially anywhere the player is representing the league, whether it's pre-game walk-ins, warm-ups, or even during interviews, or anywhere else that the headset can be spotted on camera at any location. Furthermore, an NFL spokesman addressed the issue, having said the NFL has long-standing policies that stopped brand exposure on field during interviews unless authorized by the league. These policies date back all the way to the early 1990s, yet truly remain to this day. However, Colin Kaepernick actually had a deal with Beats headphones while at the same time when he was with the 49ers. However, he decided to continue to represent the brand anyway during post-game interviews, which caused huge press spotlight and nonetheless resulted in the league fining him for $10,000. Focus has begun around face masks, as many players over the decade have worn special face masks that claim that their performance enhances or just simply for the appearance. Yet, Darnell Dockett and Robert Mathis, who love face masks and do it for the appearance, the NFL continues to state how players can only wear one if told by the doctor or have an excuse from one of them, but it has to be for medical reasons. Furthermore, the NFL then released a statement which stated the use of NFL masks that are simply for appearance or any other non-medical reasons will be prohibited as part of the continuing effort to protect players from unnecessary risk. Then went on to say that face masks which don't meet the criteria are at a particular safety risk and also more frequently fail the certification test from the company which approves the equipment for the NFL. Also, Ravens defensive end Chris Canty was one of those players who had a special face mask, which he stated that without a face mask, he couldn't play very well. Darnell Dockett, who is one of the players attempting to push for face masks to be allowed, tweeted at the NFL as to why he should have a face mask by saying, "Dear NFL, we have too many rules. The face mask issue is just nitpicking. Please let us have some swag. Hashtag, please don't fine me." Also, following more brand problems was the Supreme sleeve, which caused huge controversy as this was started all by Odell Beckham Jr., who shows that he really doesn't care about dress code, as he was cited wearing a Supreme sleeve on his arm during pre-game warm-ups and even during the game as well. As we stated before, Beckham is one of the very few who aren't afraid of the league and wear what he feels comfortable in, despite the NFL consistently cracking down on it. Plus, he continues to showcase the Supreme sleeve plenty of times when he isn't in game, as during an injury suffered, he even had a custom boot made for his injured foot with the Supreme brand placed all over it. Beckham has worn other expensive items, including a Richard Mille watch worth $300,000, as he won this during a game, setting the record for one of the most expensive things a player had during a game. Yet the NFL had a crackdown once again, believing that it was too dangerous to have a hard accessory during game time.